Hey Thomas, thanks so much for giving us some background and some context and a bit of interpretation of what Corinthians 13, chapter 13, verse 12 is all about. Um, Actually went to Exodus chapter 33 and started at verse 18, and I'll read the last five verses here so everyone else can be on the same page. This is Moses speaking with God and being spoken to by God. Verse 18 reads, Then Moses said, I pray thee, show me thy glory. And he, God, said, I myself will make all my goodness pass before you, and will proclaim the name of the Lord before you. And I will be gracious to whom I will be gracious, and will show compassion on whom I will show compassion. But he said, You cannot see my face, for no man can see me and live. Then the Lord said, Behold, there is a place by me, and you shall stand there on the rock. And it will come about, while my glory is passing by, that I will put you in the cleft of the rock, and cover you with my hand until I have passed by. Then I will take my hand away, and you shall see my back, but my face shall not be seen. And just, for some context, I'll read Corinthians chapter 13, verse 12, where Paul writes, For now we see in a mirror dimly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, but then I shall know fully, just as I also have been fully known. So certainly it's easy to see why these are mystical um, passages, and it's to contemplate what exactly the reason is that God's face cannot be seen while we are alive. Uh, that really gets you deep into this question of the identity of God. Who is it exactly uh, that we were talking about? Who is it that I'm reminded of in Zen Buddhism. They talk of um, your original face. Who were you before your father and mother were even born? And I think in the Buddhism is more of tends to be more of an atheistic religion, but this idea of an original face that you can't ever grasp, um, it seems similar to, at least in my mind, it may be vastly different um, for someone coming out of the Christian perspective or biblical perspective, but it seems that this original face that is spoken of in some Zen koans is similar to this face of God that cannot be shown or cannot be seen by anyone while they are alive, because it is in fact the same as the face that's looking. Um, which is what I really like about the final line in chapter 13, verse 12 in Corinthians, where it says, I shall know fully just as I also have been fully known. So it's almost trying to point us towards the underlying unity of the knower and the known, or the beloved and the lover. Uh, so, yeah, thanks, Thomas, for leading us on that journey a little bit deeper into these uh, passages from the scriptures. I really appreciate it. I'm going to be thinking more about this, and we'll see if any other videos come out of it. But yeah, thanks for listening, and thanks for your response.